What's up? What's up? This is the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Speaker Studio, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. Let's go to the playlist. When we come back, after we get through with the playlist, I got a couple announcements I need to make before we get started. And then we can get off into the topics. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. This is No, KNOW, off the Miss Fabulous Love Chronicles mixtape. Check it out.
How could I hate you if this what I made you? How could I hate you? How could I hate you if this what I made you? This what I made you. How could I hate you if this what I made you? How could I hate you? How could I hate you if this what I made you? This what I made you. How could I hate you? Just know I know that I'm good. Just know I've been trapping, getting dough, staying low, keeping the snakes out my grass. The more the snakes, the more grass. So keep 'em off your ass. I know that I'm I've been trapping, getting dough, but staying low. Just know I know. But I ain't gon' change
I've come to terms with the fact that my future might not involve people I'm around now. I get tired of doing this every time I try something new. Sometimes I had to walk away from what I want to find what I deserve. I've made mistakes in my life. I've learned from my bad choices. I'll know better next time. Don't mention a person's past mistakes when they're trying to change. That's like throwing rocks at them while they're struggling to climb a mountain. Let's talk about that. What's up, y'all? You have to excuse the noise in the background. It's Friday night. It's a lot of commotion going on. But anyway, got a few announcements to make. Not being a little brief here, but as far as Courtney Southward that was supposed to be on the show this week, had some other things to do, some places to go. So when he get back to me, I will definitely let you guys know when he will be on as a guest to promote that Hell's Kitchen mixtape. So we will see you soon, Courtney. Good luck on everything. Saturday at 8 p.m., we will be having a Facebook Live interview with the Charles Patrick at Saturday at 8 o'clock p.m. So stay tuned for that. And the show will air Saturday at 9 also as a follow-up. So stay tuned for that. And let's see. Got a few other people that wanted to get on. Just a few shout-outs. Shout out to Jackie B for the promotion of the flyer for the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Woo, fired up. And also, too, shout out to all my supporters that have listened to me through the show. We are currently in season 1, so I do appreciate everybody that's being here. And that is the announcements. So, on that note, school is in. This is season 1, personal coaching. The question is, and the topic for today is, why don't I fit in? Well, you're going to meet people who are intimidated by you. You're different. People don't know how to react to people who don't follow the crowd. They're not used to someone who doesn't fit in. So instead of bolstering your uniqueness, they'll try and make you feel like you're weird or damaged. I'm here to offer you some well-earned advice. Screw them. At Alpha writes, you're different. So what would fitting in mean to you? Do you say more than hi to people and start conversations? Or do you wait for others to engage you first? And what are your thoughts consumed with while you're sitting in the room? I was looking at this and I'm like, I really didn't know, because I pretty much chopped a lot of this up last night on the live show entitled I Hate Dating. That was the series for the dating and relationships for season 1. There's more to come, so stay tuned for that. But in terms of fitting in, I noticed that I don't tend to fit in pretty much in a lot of things. I noticed that when I started going to school and stuff, because that's when, when you're growing up, the influence and who you're going to be and the environments that you surround yourself pretty much is going to determine your interests as an adult. And I heard people say that, through my childhood, and I never wanted to believe it because I felt like I had my own, thinking process, and I had my own mind. I always been headstrong, and try to be different, but I come across some difficulty, fitting in with certain crowds and feeling like I don't belong and stuff like that. And sometimes, I felt that like with my own family, like, until it turned out right. For instance, when I used to go to church, like I said in the earlier show, I think it was season 3, because we grew up in the church a lot, but I didn't like going, just like most young folks don't like going to church unless there's something that they're interested in. And I think that plays a big part in spirituality, because I don't think the Lord put us here to be in bondage of trying to be perfect, trying to fit in. The Lord himself was a misfit. A lot of people thought he was weird and damaged by the things that he taught or things that he said. And so I figured out a way to get all the teenagers together in church and, start a group where we could show our talents. Like if we could sing, if we could rap, if we could dance, that kind of thing. And how would I incorporate that into a church setting when some churches feel like, certain songs and certain dances are not appropriate for church? Well, praise dance wasn't as popular back then as it is now. You got the internet, you could tape somebody doing a performance at a church, or you can go see it, or your child may be involved and things like that. But over time, it turned out where other kids started seeing us do stuff, me and my siblings, and then they wanted to be a part of it. So is it more so of you fitting into what's in front of you, or is it more so you getting people to fit into your world? Because everybody you meet has a world that they're either trying to fit in or get people to fit in too. I'm live in the chat room right now, so let me know if you hear. Hit like, hit share. Let me know that you're out there. And, that's what fitting in means to me, is basically as a leader, I would want to, fit my world into the world of other people and be relatable. That's one of the problems over the years I've had in business. I always tend to copy everything by the book, and nobody got a chance to see me. But what changed my method was the fact that a lot of people wanted to hear what I had to say and what the things were doing for me. And I'm in a type of business where my message is basically a system that helps people define who they are, learn from people, and do what they've done to get the success that they want in life. And so your environment has a lot to do with that. Who you associate with, who you talk to, who you listen to, who you vibe with determines pretty much what direction your life is going to go. So fitting in